Hi guys, and welcome back to the Coby Show. My name is Coby. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the videos. I would really appreciate it. You can also stay up to date with me over on Instagram, which is just at Coby Connell, and it's the same over on Patreon, which is where you'll find all the full watch-alongs for all of these videos, as well as a whole bunch of other content and lots more movies. So hopefully I will see you over there too. Now today I'm really excited. I know I say that a lot, but lately I've been watching ones that have been really important to me, things that I've been meaning to, check off for a long time. And today is no exception. Today I'm watching This Is Spinal Tap from 1984. What a good year. So yeah, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because I feel like when I hold something up with these high expectations, it's easy to fall short. So I hope I love it. I mean, I'm going to be honest either way. I know it's super famous and super loved, and I know it's sort of in my vein of this sort of, some rock bands. I think it's 70s. I know it's made 84, but I'm thinking it's set like 70s glam rock, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, music movies, my favorite. I love it. So I don't know what else to say. I'm going in pretty blind other than that. I know it's a mockumentary, and I know Rob Reiner directed it. So that alone, I mean, the man that brought me The Princess Bride, Stand By Me, so much amazing stuff. So, and this is Spinal Tap. The year I was born, I've been putting it off my whole life. we both arrived the same year, and now it's finally happening. So for the full watch along, head over to my Patreon. And with that, let's finally watch This Is Spinal Tap. I'm like smiling huge already. This has been such a long time coming. Ah!
Hello, my name is Martin Di Bergi. I'm a filmmaker. I make a lot of commercials.
But that's Rob Reiner.
Little dog that chases the covered wagon underneath the sink, that was mine.
Isn't it?
I went down to Greenwich Village, New York City to a rock club called the Electric Banana. Don't look for it, it's not there anymore. But that night, I heard a band that, for me, redefined the word rock and roll. I remember being knocked out by their exuberance, their raw power, and their punctuality. That band was Britain's now legendary Spinal Tap.
I just got chills.
Spinal Tap is still going strong, and they've earned a distinguished place in rock history as one of England's loudest bands. So in the late fall of 1982, when I heard that Tap was releasing a new album called Smell the Glove, well, needless to say, I jumped at the chance to make the documentary, if you will, rockumentary that you're about to see. Wanted to capture the sights, the sounds, the smells of a hard-working rock band on the road. And I got that.
Look how young he is.
A lot more. But hey, enough of my yakking. What do you say? Let's boogie.
Oh my gosh. So that was Rob Reiner. So he directed this, and he's like doing it like a rockumentary by Martin Di Bergi.
Your metal's deep. You can get stuff out of it.
The way they dress, the leather.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm way too excited. Spinal Tap. So I wonder if Reiner just does that intro like that, and then we watch the documentary, or if he's in it throughout.
The music just unites people.
Do I know any of these faces?
We have Spinal Tap from the UK!
Let's talk a little bit about the history of the group. I understand, Nigel, you and David originally started the band back in, when was it?
You guys gonna stay in it interviewing?
We were in different groups. I was in a group called The Creatures, which was a skiffle group.
I was in Lovely Lads.
Yeah.
And then we looked at each other and said, well, we
look,
might
why
as
not?
well join up, and
So we became The Originals.
right.
And we had to change our name, actually.
Well, there's another group in the East End called The Originals, and we had to rename ourselves. And
The New Originals.
New Originals. They became
The Regulars. They changed their name back to The Regulars, and we thought, well, we could go back to The Originals, but what's the point?
we became the Tensmen at that point.
Stop wasting my time.
Oh my God.
Write that out and tell you everything.
Oh my gosh.
Your first drummer was...
The Beeper.
John Stumpy Peeps.
Yeah.
Great, tall, blonde geek with glasses.
Good drummer.
The one on the left is, he looks really familiar.
He died in a bizarre gardening accident some year.
Gardening?
You know, the authorities said, you know, best leave it, you
It's
know,
not talking
unsolved,
about,
really, you know.
And he was replaced by,
Stumpy Joe. Eric Stumpy
Eric
Joe
Childs.
Childs.
and what happened to Stumpy Joe?
It's not a very pleasant story, but
He's passed on.
he died
He died too!
choked on, the official explanation was he choked on vomit.
It was actually
He overdosed.
someone else's vomit.
Oh.
You know, there's no real...
Well, they can't
Yeah,
prove
it's not-
whose vomit it was. They don't have
No,
facilities in
There's
Scotland
no
Yard
way of
to
You
print.
can't
spectrum
really
photographing.
dust for vomit.
Oh, God. Opening night party in New York City.
Remember me? My name's
I was about to say, that woman has a widow's peak like Fran Drescher. It is Fran Drescher.
Bobby Fleckman.
Who's that?
Bobby Fleckman.
Who is it?
Come
With the
over
record
here,
player.
everybody.
With the record.
Him I know. Him I know.
Bobby, of course. How are you?
We know.
We know.
You know. Hi.
Bobby Fleckman, Artist Relations, Palmer Records.
Eaton Hogg. Now, he's the head of Palmer.
We
know.
You don't talk so much, just smile. Come here. I want you to meet Spinal Tap.
Oh my gosh.
Kids, this is Sir Dennis Eaton Hogg.
Hello,
This
Dennis.
is Nigel.
Nigel.
Thanks a lot.
Let's go over here and we'll all take a picture together. Where's Christine? Where's my photographer? Come over here, honey. What's your name, Christine? Okay, right over here.
A mime for a waiter?
I did the bird. Do the dead bird. Changes, get the dwarf cannolis, the little ones, okay? All right, I did the bird. Come on, don't talk back, huh? Mime is money. Let's go. Come on, move it.
No. Billy Crystal? Maybe?
Great success on their North American tour. And so say all of us, tap into America.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yes, I can. If Frank Sinatra says it's okay. Because Frank calls the shots for all those guys.
Everybody's familiar and I just can't.
Sammy's coming out of the Copa, and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and he sees Frank. Frank's walking down Broadway by himself.
Bye.
Well, you know, they're not used to that world. Frank Sinatra, it's a different world that they're in.
You know, it's just... You know, they get all they want, so they don't really understand, you know, about a life like Frank's. I mean, when you've loved...
Okay.
So you are hitting that market,
We're
regardless of how
certainly
lightly New York
we're
will
certainly
catch you.
doing. I'm doing everything I can.
That's right. We're not blaming
I'm
you,
riding the
but you
bus,
know that
isn't
we're
it?
not blaming you.
His hair is great. All their hair is great.
Kids go to their concert, they have a great time.
But it's a passing thing. It's, I mean, I would never tell them this. This is a fad.
Okay. That guy, I know. But with short hair, obviously. Nice outfit, bro. Oh, with the twin neck.
That's what I said. Quicksand, or so I have read.
So are these all original songs for the movie? Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about the keyboard player. Oh, the shiny tights, the satin shirt. That guy I know. It's gonna bug me for the entire movie. Big bottom. Big bottom. Girls got him. Behind. Yeah, I'm gonna stop letting it drive me crazy, but the bass player and the guitarist, I've done that.
Regarding intravenous de Milo, this tasteless cover is lack of musical invention within. The musical growth rate of this band cannot even be charted.
Intravenous de Milo.
The Gospel According to Spinal Tap. This pretentious, ponderous collection of religious rock psalms is enough to prompt the question, what day did the Lord create Spinal Tap, and couldn't he have rested on that day too? The review you had on Shark Sandwich, which was merely a 2-word review, just said, shit sandwich.
Where'd they print that?
Where'd they print that? That's not real, is it?
You can't print that.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's the other thing is that the Boston gig has been cancelled.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it though. It's not a big college town.
Label? I ain't heard you boys, but you got an album coming out right now? Yeah, well, yeah, it's Smell the Glove. It should be out now. It's
Smell the Glove?
Smell the Glove, yeah.
Smell the glove.
No, I don't really need one. But listen, I really do have to talk to you a bit about this this whole issue of
Whatever's on your mind.
the issue of the cover.
What is the cover of this one?
The company is rather down on the cover. Is that the case?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Listen, they don't like the cover. They don't like
well,
the
that's
cover.
certainly straight.
They find it very offensive.
Well, what exactly do you find offensive?
Ian,
I mean, what's
you
offensive about
put a greased, naked woman on
Yes.
all fours
Yes.
with a dog collar
With a dog
around her
collar.
neck,
A dog collar.
holding on to the leash and pushing a black glove in her face to sniff it. You don't find that offensive?
No,
You don't
don't.
find that sexist?
This is 1982,
That's
Bobby.
right,
Come
it's
on.
1982. Get out of the 60s. We don't have this mentality anymore.
Well, you should have
Listen
seen
to
the
me.
cover they wanted.
Oh boy.
Care
wasn't
what
a
they
glove,
want.
believe me.
See, now,
You're not laying
and I
down
don't think
any
that a
conditions.
sexy cover is the answer for why an album sells or doesn't sell. Because you,
Mm.
the White Album, what was that? It's Eaton Hogg. He wants to talk to you.
Okay, thank you, Don.
You're welcome, dear.
Bobby Fleckman, host.
How are you?
Oh, their hair. So good.
They're not going to release the album because they have decided that the cover
Too offensive.
is sexist.
Well, so what? But what's wrong with being sexy?
Sexist. What's wrong with being sexy?
It's a joke, and
A
everyone's
long time ago.
making
that's
it like a big
That's
deal.
true. You know, if we were serious and we said, yes, she should be forced to smell the glove,
It's on his lip. What's on all their lips?
it's making
Well,
fun.
it is and it
We're
isn't.
making
She should
fun
be
of that
made to
sort of
smell
thing,
it,
you
but
know?
not,
you know, over and over
Listen,
again.
the thing is, we can probably work something out. I'll talk to Dennis, and maybe we can come up with a compromise.
I didn't even notice that before.
University material.
What's that on your finger?
It's my gun.
What are you doing with it on your finger?
I might need it later.
It's terrible.
Well, won't forget it on the table.
How old were you guys? Him anyway.
How old were you guys when you met?
8 years old.
8?
8 or 9.
You and 8, and I was 7.
That's right, yeah.
Do you remember the first song that you guys ever...
Oh my god.
All the way home, probably.
Yeah.
All the way home?
Yeah.
Can you remember a little bit of it? I'd love to hear.
Christ. Some black coffee, maybe we could do that.
How's it go?
Beside the railroad track. And I'm gonna cry, cry, cry all the way home. All the way home, all the way home.
It's catchy.
Yeah.
Cry, cry all the way
Cry,
home.
cry, cry.
Cry all the way home, yeah.
Fairly simple. It's about six words and a reaction to the female to our music. What was it? The way you-
They're quite fearful.
Yeah.
That was my theory. They see us on stage with tight trousers,
And they're scared.
armadillos in our trousers. I mean, it's really quite frightening, the size.
Yeah.
And they run screaming.
What?
Arrangements backstage.
What exactly?
Well,
What,
there's
I mean-
well, no, there's some problems here. I don't even know where to start. All right, this...
Sound check? What,
No.
what's wrong?
It'll be something just like stupid and trip.
Look, this miniature bread, it's like working with this now for about half an hour, and I can't figure out
How to get the meat on the bread.
this.
You'd like bigger bread?
Exactly. I don't understand how
You could
it's like.
fold this, though. I mean, you could
Well,
fold
no,
it.
then it's half the size.
Now the
bread.
meat!
Yeah, but then it breaks
bread.
up, breaks
no,
apart
no.
like
You
this.
put it on the bread like this, see?
But then if you
Then
keep folding it,
Stop. Why would you fold again?
and
Yeah.
then it's this, and I don't want this. I want large bread so that I can put this.
Right.
So then it's like this,
Yeah.
but this doesn't work because then it's all.
Oh my god.
Because it hangs out like that.
Look.
I wonder if that laugh was real.
Look, who's in here? No one. And then in here, there's a little guy. No, it's no big deal.
I'm
Look,
sorry,
it's a joke.
you know.
It's really.
And then in here there's a little guy, and then...
It's all.
I don't want it to affect your performance.
It's not going to affect.
Oh, the stuffed olive had me.
Bobbit, I'm a professional,
You're right.
That was good. Hell hole. They're easy enough to learn on your first listen, you know? Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, this would have been so much fun to make. So much fun. Where are these armadillos?
Play all? I mean, do you actually play all these, or?
I love that Rob Reiner is in it throughout the whole thing.
You know, it just, you can, listen.
How much is
Just
this?
listen for a minute. The sustain, listen to it.
I'm not hearing anything.
You would, though, if it were playing, because it really, it's famous for its sustain. I mean, you can just hold it.
Well, I mean, so you'd have to play.
You can go and have a bite. No, you still be hearing that one.
Yeah.
Can you hold this a sec?
Sure.
Oh my God.
You know, right down in here when I'm on stage.
It's
you
a
know.
wireless.
Wireless, exactly. Still got the old tagger on it, so you never even played it. See?
You just bought it?
Don't touch it. Don't
well,
touch it.
I wasn't going to touch it.
I bet a whole lot of the script is improv.
It can't be played. Never. I mean,
Never.
The numbers all go to 11.
Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
These go to 11.
Oh my God.
He mistakenly put you on the 7th floor with one suite. However,
That's considerably more than mine.
well, it's a good-sized room, sir. It's a king leisure.
They're all in the same room. They're one.
On a king leisure bed.
Oh, don't tempt me, sir.
Have a good time.
This twisted old fruit here tells me that
I'm
you
just as
have
God
not
made
got
me,
my
sir.
reservation.
What's the difference between golf and miniature golf?
I think
The wolves. Uh-oh, look out, here they come.
Groupies are people. Oh. Not about them, though.
Spinal Tap, David St. Hubbard, Spinal Tap.
Who's that meant to be?
How are you, laddie? Great to see you, Ter. Terrific to see you.
Liam.
Ian.
Aww.
Love to stand around and chat, but we gotta sit down in the lobby and wait for the limo.
Okay.
We gotta sit down in the lobby.
We'll catch up on coast, maybe.
Great.
Great to see you.
Great.
See ya. Good days. Good days.
Nice to see you. What a child. Fucking wanker.
Yeah.
You've seen the cover?
No, I don't think I
It's a
have.
rather lurid cover. I mean, it's like naked women and...
He's tied down to this table, and we've got these whips, and they're all...
Oh, really? Or are they lying?
Much worse than Smell McGlover.
Yeah, the point is, how did he
really
get away with
He's
that?
number 3.
Because he's the
number
victim.
3.
Their objections were that she was the victim.
Ah.
That's all right. I mean, if the singer's the victim, it's different. It's not
He did a
sexist.
twist on it.
He did.
Twist, and it's
turned it around.
We should have thought of that.
We were so close.
I mean, if we'd had
you know.
all you guys tied up, that probably would have been fine.
Mate.
But it's still a stupid.
He did a switch.
I have a small piece of bad news. Although it may not be that bad. We're cancelled here.
At the hotel.
Nope. The venue.
The gig is cancelled. It says Memphis show canceled.
Oh, they're getting canceled everywhere.
And it seems that now, on the current tour, they're being booked into 1,200-seater.
And that was 15 years ago when they were super popular, right?
The popularity of the group is waning.
Yes.
Oh no.
No. Yes.
No, not at all. I just think that that their appeal is becoming more selective.
Now, I noticed this here, you've got this cricket bat
Right.
here.
Yes.
You play?
No, I carry this partly out of I don't know, sort of. I suppose what's the word?
Affectation?
Yes, I mean it's a kind of totemistic thing, you know. But to be quite frank with you, it's come in useful in a couple of situations. Certainly in the topsy-turvy world of heavy rock, having a good solid piece of wood in your hand is quite often.
Burst into flames.
Oh, I miss you too, darling. Not too well, actually. Well, we've got some cancellations, that's all. We got to Memphis and there's no gig in...
No gig in Boston.
It's pulled out St. Louis and Kansas City and, Des Moines.
Iowa.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I have no idea. You might have to take a plane to New York and then go to Milwaukee from there. Oh, God, I love you too. Okay, bye. She was supposed to do this window layout for Neil Kite's boutique, but it's not till April. Is she
Coming to drop some stuff off, you know, and then
No,
go
no,
right
she's
back.
coming on the road.
She's coming on the road, baby.
Go on the road with us.
Turn it up. Rest of the band's gonna love that.
Too much sugar on the phone. She says my larynx is fat.
That's their old stuff.
With the Thamesmen and Cups and Cakes. And later changed their names to Spinal Tap. They had a couple of nice-sized hits. They're currently residing in the Where Are They Now file. Johnny Q with you.
Aww.
I'm not really sure this was such a...
They're at Graceland.
I don't feel any better than I did at the hotel. Yeah, that's right. A musical version of Somebody Up There Likes Me. Well, since my baby left me,
I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down at the end of Lonely Street, that Heartbreak Hotel. Do it with the harmony part. Well, since my baby... The same key, though. Well, since my baby left me... If I'm going... Since my baby left me... No, you can't hit that now. Since my baby left...
Oh, it's not like that now. It's around like a fountain, and there's the pool. It's at the end of the pool at Graceland.
It does. Since my baby it sounds like barbershop.
Well, don't... Hey,
barbershop rugger. It's a new hybrid.
The king.
Oh, sorry.
Because this is not actually there. Then they're pretending.
The whole world was changing in those days.
And also we had the world's ear because we had just released an enormous selling single. Listen to the Flower.
Flower people.
Wait, listen to the Flower or Flower People?
It was a dream come true.
I'm gonna kick myself at the end of this movie, aren't I? With who they are.
During the Flower People period, who was your drummer?
Stumpy's replacement, Peter James Bond. He also died in mysterious circumstances.
It's their third drummer to die.
Isle of Lucy. The Isle of Lucy.
Isle of
Jazz
Lucy.
and Blues Festival.
And it was tragic, really. He exploded on stage.
What?
Just like that.
He just went up.
He just was like a...
It's like a stain, really.
It was more of a stain in a globule, actually. And
you know,
it was...
dozens of people spontaneously combust each year.
Really?
It's not really widely reported.
Right.
Yeah.
Test. This is my...
Oh, man. Oh, I know who the main guy... I know who the blonde guy is.
You know what I need. And give me some money.
They're not gonna be happy.
Woman carrying about with me. Right?
What? They're filming.
That's the film crew.
Oh.
I told you about this, the film crew. Martin?
Hi, Mark.
This is Janine.
Hello.
Here it is! Visitor's Day.
Smell the glove, me old booties.
Did they change it? Did they change it? It's the album.
David, Smell the Glove is here. Hello, Janine.
A moment we've all been waiting for.
Did they change it?
Here we go.
I'd love to see the day.
Where are we gonna see the girl with the choke collar?
No, this is it. Yes,
This
that's
is
right.
Smell the Glove by
That's-
Spinal Tap. When you go
That's
to the
Smell
stores.
the Glove. That's the jacket cover that's going out across...
Oh, they're just doing it plain.
Is it going to say anything here? Or...
It doesn't.
It's the Black Album.
It's going to be like this, all
It's going to be
black.
that simple, beautiful, classic.
It does look like, black leather.
You
can
see yourself in
both
sides.
I wouldn't feel so bad.
It's like a black mirror.
So bad.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
not- Well, I think it looks like death.
David,
it looks
death-
like mourning. I mean, it looks...
Every movie in every cinema is about death. Death sells.
I think he's right. There's something about it
Ah.
that's so black. It's like, how much more black could this be?
He's my favorite, Nigel.
I frankly think that this is the turning point. Okay.
you think it's
I
elegant,
think
then?
I think this is we're on our way now. You know, it's
Yeah,
time
I agree.
It's
Oh,
time
yes,
to
I
kick
think
off.
Oh man, I wish I wasn't a small, tiny person. Well, I wasn't even alive in '82, but I wish I was there for all this stuff. He's stuck in his.
Searching for his yang.
They've written a lot of songs for it, though. I bet there's a whole album in there. Nigel, my favorite. But I know who he is. I'm gonna stop saying that, but it'll come to me, something that they've been in. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no! Maybe just leave him in there. Good. He's got a flamethrower on the thing to get the bass player out. Leave him in there, they're getting back in. He comes.
Spinal Tap drummers in the past.
Yeah.
for your life?
Did join, you know, they did tell me, they kind of took me aside and said, well, Mick,
There's been 3. Has there been more?
and it did kind of freak me out a bit, but it can't always happen to every, can it?
Law of
Really,
averages
the law of averages
says you will survive.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna die in this movie.
This is Cindy's first mustache. Is it?
Before I met Janine, my life was cosmically a shambles. It was, I was using bits and pieces of whatever Eastern philosophies happened to drift through my transom. And she sort of sorted it out.
He's like a principal or a lawyer or a teacher or I've seen him in so many things. Ah! Never gonna, I don't know his name, I'm never gonna say it.
He plays things to me sometimes when he's worked out, he's got a new bit that he wants to tell me about, you know, and I say, yeah, that's good, or that's bad, or that's shit.
Well, what happens is she gives me the brutally frank version and I sort of tart it out for them.
Yeah.
And of course, it's, you know, it's so strange because Nigel and Janine
Don't get along.
similar in so many ways, but they just can't, they don't dislike each other at all. And there's great
No.
love between the two of them, but
Oh,
they're just,
yes.
there's some sort of communication. It's just blocked or something.
Did they like used to date or something? Or they are?
It's pretty.
Yeah, I like it. Just been fooling about with it for a few months now. Very delicate.
It's a bit of a departure from the kind of thing you normally.
Very delicate.
Yeah, well, it's part of a trilogy, really, a musical trilogy that I'm doing.
I'm so into it.
I find is really the saddest of all keys, really. I don't know why, but it makes people weep. It's a horn part.
It's very pretty.
It's delicate.
You know, just simple lines intertwining. You know, very much like I'm really influenced by Mozart and Bach, and it's sort of in between, though. It's really, it's like a Mach piece, really. It's,
What do you call this?
well, this piece is called Lick My Love Pump.
Perfect.
Tuning fork. Musician art to stay in tune.
Yep.
Could you take this jacket off, please?
Oh, it's a zipper. Sitting off the machine. What? So,
Step over here.
Is it gonna be like a piercing or something? Yeah. Saw that happening.
Do you have any artificial plates or limbs?
not really, no.
Not really. But what was beeping? The metal. What was making the noise? It was a cucumber. Rock and roll, and that'll be my... I wonder if the Spinal Tap songs are on streaming platforms. You know what I mean? I wonder if they have an album with all of these, with the soundtrack. Oh yeah, because it would just be like the soundtrack to Spinal Tap, the movie. So these would have all been recorded. I wonder if, even though the film is about a fictional band, if it sort of created a fandom from the film for the band, you know? At least they're not all getting canceled.
Hi, Artie Fufkin.
Hi, Artie.
Oh.
How are you? Hey, how you doing? You are Derek.
Derek.
Artie Polymer Records, how
Hello,
are you?
Artie.
I'm your promo man here in Chicago.
Oh,
It's
that's
good to meet
great.
you. I love you guys.
Yeah. Very good, Artie.
And of course, Nigel.
Nigel.
I love you. Nigel Toughno. Love your stuff. I go back with you guys. Boy,
Yeah.
do I. Artie Fufkin Polymer Records. I love you. And who are you, darling?
Oh, this is my special new friend, Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
And this is Belinda.
Hello, Belinda. Artie
Hi,
Fufkin
nice to
Polymer
meet you.
Records.
He says that every time.
Oh, what's going on here? Hi.
Oh, they're making
Hi, guys.
a-
Artie Fufkin Polymer Records. Nice to see you.
Oh, Fufkin. Oh, that is his name. I thought he was just swearing in the middle. Fufkin is his name. Has no one come, or they're just waiting to let them in or something, or no one's there for the signing, or it hasn't started yet?
I'm not doing anything.
I thought we had a relationship here. I don't know what happened.
Business is terrible, Artie. What can I tell you? This is the truth.
I know business is terrible, but what happens with a record store with a promotion and nobody shows up?
Nobody's there.
Forget about personal. What about a relationship?
Not one person.
Kick this ass for a man, that's all. Kick my ass. Enjoy. Come on. I'm not asking, I'm telling with this.
The outfits. Oh God. The outfits are everything. Because they're still dressed very 70s.
It's going to be a great show. No, it's not an exit. It's not an exit. We don't want an exit. Well, that's true. Oh, this way. I'm sorry.
Not an exit. Weren't they following someone? Oh my god, they're so lost.
Let's go down here. You know, he should be.
We're in the groove. Why, we're in the groove.
They're getting deeper and deeper.
Down the hall.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Yeah.
And then there's a little jog there, about 30 feet. Jog to the
We
left.
don't have time for that.
Jog?
All right, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Let's get it!
No.
To right again.
Hello, Cleveland!
I kind of hope it doesn't end up on the stage.
You must have made a wrong.
They did a little circle. They're back to him.
Other way.
Might have been better if the album had been mixed right.
Well,
you know,
he's
'cause
crying
it
out
was
loud,
supposed
but of course.
It was mixed all wrong, wasn't it?
It was mixed wrong?
Yeah.
Were you there?
couldn't hear
How do you know it's
the
mixed? But she's heard the,
No, but
she's
I've
heard the
album,
record.
right?
So your judgment is it was mixed wrong.
Oh.
You don't agree that you can't hear the vocals?
No, I do not agree, no.
Well, I think maybe
it's interesting that she's bringing it up.
In Dobley, I mean, you
in
can't...
Dublin. She
What's
means
that?
Dolby, all right? You shan't recover from this one.
Doubly.
These, Janine's been working on these very hard. These are a new
Got
direction.
a new idea for a new
The
presentation.
stage look of the band.
Oh, she's just coming in and taking over. She's got ideas.
This is a look for Viv. He's a Libra. There's the sort of the yin, yang,
Yin and the
sort
yang.
of look. This is Nigel. He's Capricorn. Sort of a goat look.
Giving you a little beard.
Is this a show?
Right,
This
and
is.
Excuse me,
Is this a joke? Just bear with us for one moment, please. This. Guy with a cancer.
That's attractive.
This is your crab face. That grey.
It is a
Give
crab.
it a chance. Give it a chance. And this is
David,
Lion.
wait, please, wait a minute. Have you any idea what it will cost to dress up the band as animals?
Oh, don't cost
Well, they're
nothing.
not animals.
It
What does she want them to do?
So let's hear your suggestions.
Stonehenge. Stonehenge.
What
Best
about it?
production value we've ever had on stage.
But we haven't got the equipment.
What, perform there?
No problems musically. We go right on stage, and it's quite simple. And this is, you know, Ian can take care of this. It's
I know what the Stonehenge Monument looks like. Piece of scenery anymore.
I know. So we built a new one.
Oh. I was like, they're in America. They're going to go back and perform at Stonehenge.
So you're going to take care of it like that? You're going to find someone to design it?
They're going to build it as a set piece. It really does feel like a documentary in so many ways, and it's got such a rawness that they created so effectively. It's too funny. He's trying to do a Jimmy Page thing. Jimmy Page would get the violin bow and like play the guitar with it.
That's just terrific. I mean, it almost looks like the real thing.
Got it.
Yeah. When we get the actual set, when we get the piece, it'll follow exactly these specifications. I mean, even these contours and everything.
I
That-
don't understand.
But I mean,
Isn't it the actual piece?
It's Angelica Houston.
the actual piece.
But this is what you asked for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this is the piece.
Yeah.
This is the piece?
Yes.
Are you telling me that this is it? This is scenery? Have you ever been to Stonehenge?
No,
The
I haven't
triptychs
been to
are
Stonehenge.
20 feet high. You can stand 4 men up them.
Ian, I was asked
This
to
is
build a
insane.
triptych
This isn't a
18
piece of
inches
scenery.
high. Look, this is what I was asked to build. 18 inches, right here, it's specified, 18 inches. I was given this napkin, I mean...
Forget this. The napkin.
Oh, that's it. It's a little mini. A mini one.
Hewn into the living rock of Stonehenge.
But then it's just a little tiny baby one.
To the pipes of Pan.
I didn't realize they actually had a Stonehenge song. Oh my gosh.
The little children of Stonehenge. The haunted moon. For fear that daybreak.
Oh my god! god!
might come too soon.
It looks even worse now. It's a footstool.
I do not, for one, think that the problem was that the band was down. I think that the problem may have been that there was a Stonehenge monument on the stage that was in danger of being crushed by a dwarf. That tended to understate the hugeness of the object.
Making a big thing out of it would have been a good idea.
Drawing that said 18 inches, all right?
I know he did, and that's what I'm talking
whether
about.
he knows the difference between feet and inches is not my problem. I do what I'm told.
But you're not as confused as him, are you? I mean, it's not your job to be as confused.
It's my job to do what I'm asked to do by the creative element of this band, and that's what I did. So it became a comedy number.
Yes, it did. Yes, it well did, and it was not pleasant to be part of the comedy on stage. Backstage, perhaps it was very amusing.
Well, maybe we just fix the choreography, keep the dwarf clear.
What do you mean?
So they won't trod upon it.
I don't think that's the issue. I think it's symptomatic of maybe you're taking on more than you can handle.
Oh, it's not exactly the first time you've messed things up, is it?
I mean, there have been some gaping holes in the business end of this.
Excuse me. This is a band meeting, right? Whenever a single bump or a ruffle comes into this little fantasy, adolescent fantasy world that you guys have built around yourself, you start screaming like a bunch of Ponzi hairdressers. Do you know what I spend my time doing? I sleep 2 or 3 hours a night. There's no sex and drugs for Ian, David. You know what I do? I find lost luggage. I locate mandolin strings.
Well, maybe
That's
you should
what
get
I do.
someone else to find the lost luggage, and you should concentrate on what's going on stage.
Yes. That's
You mean
what we're
you'd like
talking
me to
about.
be the road man?
All bad blood aside, we got.
What Dave is trying to say, if you let him get a word through, is you could maybe do with some help.
Some help.
Managing the
Her outfit's kind of fire, though. I'm into it. The red pants.
We don't have to pay insurance. We don't have to pay extra room, etc. She's already here. She's already among us.
Oh!
And she's perfectly capable of taking over.
Wait a minute.
Well, who do you think I'm talking about?
No.
I would never have dreamed in a million years that it was her you were talking about.
Why not?
I am offering to help out.
No, you're not offering to help out. You're offering to co-manage the band with me. Is that it?
Yes.
Let's get it straight.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Some girl, just because she's your girlfriend.
Don't call her my
all right,
girlfriend.
she's not your girlfriend. I don't know.
You could manage a classroom full of kids. I don't know what you're doing managing the band. Oh, shut up!
Look,
Forget it.
Look, this is my position, okay? I am not managing it with you or any other
good.
woman, especially one who dresses like an Australian's nightmare.
Just as I said, the outfit's cool. That was funny timing. I was like, go her outfit. Then he said, an Australian's nightmare.
We're going to do Stonehenge tomorrow.
No, we're not gonna f***ing do Stonehenge.
All right, fellas, I got the tickets. We're on the 3:10 flight at gate 24, all right? And this arrives at 4 o'clock in Colorado. Then we've got a limo
So she's in charge now. She's doing it. She's manager.
to arrange a
When
whole
you see
load
this,
of
when you see this, this is
charts.
so great.
Now, I know that the band sign is Virgo, and you see it, Saturn's in the...
Oh my God. What? Oh no.
Because Virgo is one of the... Nigel, we've got pages for you here. Denver.
How would you characterize your relationship with David over the years? Has it changed in any way?
Doing it with star signs.
I mean, you know, we've grown up.
Just tell me what we're supposed to do, all right?
Well, we're supposed to play the f***ing thing, aren't we?
We never fight. We never fight.
Why don't you play this alone without some f***ing angel hanging over your head? You know what I mean? You can't f***ing concentrate because your f***ing wife. Simple as that, all right? It's your f***ing wife. She's not my wife. Well, whatever the f***.
The two totally distinct types of visionaries. It's like fire and ice, basically. You see, I feel my role is in the band is to be kind of in the middle of that, kind of like lukewarm water, in a sense.
Do you know about this and we don't know about this? What are you talking about?
We're going to the Air Force Base.
Why are we going to an Air Force base?
Because the original gig fell through.
Just had more and more cancellations, and now they're at like some just private event.
Lieutenant Bob Hoekstraat, welcome to Lindbergh Air Force Base. Is this your gentleman's first visit to a military facility?
Yes.
Fine. May I start by saying how thrilled we are to have you here. We are such fans of your music.
Are they for real?
I'm not speaking of yours personally, but the whole genre of the
There we go.
These haircuts wouldn't pass military muster, believe me. Although I shouldn't talk. My hair's getting a little shaggy, too. Better not get too close to you. They'll think I'm part of the band. I'm joking,
Right.
of course. Shall we go in and I'll show you around?
Haha.
Did you ever run into a musical group, works out of Kansas City, calls themselves Four Jacks and a Jill? They've been at a Ramada Inn there for about 18 months. If you're ever in Kansas...
Oh, this is so awkward, this party.
1,900 hours, if that's satisfactory.
What would that be?
So that's what, 50 hours? 120 hours.
Not my pitchfork.
Oh, man. But the poor band, they've just been like downsized and downsized for their venues. All these cities canceled. At least the girlfriend has booked them a couple of redos, but this is hardly a 20,000 capacity venue. There's what, 50 people here? And they hate it. He's trying.
People up there, but today,
What is that? Are they doing real, like, I thought something was coming through the radio.
Totally ruined the gig there. He walks off and then, you know, I mean, he can't be expected to sit home and get money, so we've got to get someone else in there.
Has he ever done this before?
And you've just got to sort of roll with them, you know. I mean, this you read that, you know, you saw exactly how many people have been in this band over the years. 37 people have been in this band over the years. I mean, it's like, you know, 6 months from now, I can't see myself missing
37?
Ross McLaughness, or Ronnie Pudding, or Denny Upham, or little Denny Schindler, and
I thought it was just 3 or 4 drummers. 37?
You're lumping Nigel in with these people that you played with for short periods.
Yeah.
well, I'm sure I'd feel much worse if I weren't under such heavy sedation, but...
So what happens to the band now?
What do you mean?
I mean, he's not coming back, or?
No, we shan't work together again.
I told them once, I told them 100 times. Spinal Tap first and Puppet Show last.
It's a morale builder, isn't it?
You've got a big dressing room though, it's all right.
What?
You know.
Puppet Show and Spinal Tap.
And the puppets, so that's refreshing.
Who's playing guitar?
Yeah, I got 2 hands here. I can do it.
Right. So that's good. We can play that one.
All right, that's it.
No.
Hole is out, heavy is out.
Heavy hole.
Oh, they're just doing it without a lead guitar.
We're not about to do a free-form jazz exploration in front of a festival crowd.
You are witnesses at the new birth.
Please don't do a jazz odyssey.
Hope you enjoy our new direction.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there's still no one here. And now they're just gonna like jazz riff for...
So tonight's the last show of the tour. How's that feel? You know, it's like this your last waltz. Are we talking the end of Spinal Tap, or are you going to try to milk it for a few more years in Europe? I mean...
Well, I don't really. What does the end feel like? It's like saying when you try to extrapolate the end of the universe. You say
An idea of where he's from.
Then what does that mean? How far is all the way? And then if it stops, what's stopping it, and what's behind what's stopping it?
We had a 15-year ride, mate. I mean, who wants to be a 45-year-old rock and roller farting around in front of people less than half their age? At the Luton Palace, we were talking about a rock musical based on the life of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. Saucy Jack.
Saucy Jack. Now's the time to do
You're
that.
a naughty one. Saucy Jack, you're a haughty one.
Saucy Jack. Oh, dude.
A collection of my acoustic numbers with the London Philharmonic, as you know.
We're lucky. Yeah. I mean, people should be envying us, you know.
I envy us.
Yeah.
I do.
Me too.
I don't want to talk over them though, so I might have to wait till the end. But these guys have been in, I've seen them in so many TV shows, different things. Are they just gonna disband for real, or is Nigel coming? Oh! I was about to say, is Nigel coming back? There he is.
Come see the show? Yeah.
I wouldn't like her either if she came in and took over.
I'm really a messenger.
Oh, messenger.
Yeah. I bumped into Ian and...
Ian? Oh, the other dead man, yeah.
Seems that Sex Farm is on the charts in Japan.
Spinal Tap's recording Sex Farm.
It's number 5 last week, actually. And so he asked me to ask you, Tap, if you'd be interested in reforming and doing a tour, Japan.
Yep.
Replug our life support systems in. Is that by the grace of by the stroke of your hand? You're going to set. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to bring us back to life? Is that what you've come here for?
I've come.
I mean, I don't you nerve that you display and come.
That's passing on the information, really.
Let him back in.
Time to go in. We haven't got time to discuss this now. Come on.
Let him back in and go to Japan. Come on.
David, do a good show, all right?
Yeah, okay.
Go play with them right now. Come on, make up. He's gonna go out there. Come on, go Nigel. That's it!
Next day we'll be on our way tonight. We're gonna rock it.
Oh, there's Japan! This is it! Yes! They went. Is she gone? The girlfriend? Nope. Oh, but it was a new drummer. Oh, the guy died. The drummer died. Oh, that's why they were putting up the names.
But do you feel that playing rock and roll music keeps you a child? That is, keeps you in a state of arrested development?
No, I feel it's more like going to a national park or something, and there's, they preserve the moose, and that's my childhood up there on stage, is that moose, And
So when you're playing, you feel like a preserved moose on stage?
Yeah.
And that's why it's written by, because of the improv. Yeah, those names.
It's called the Namesake series of cassettes, and they send you the works of famous authors done by actors with the same last name. So I've got Denham Elliott reading T.S. Eliot on this one. And I've got Danny Thomas doing A Child's Christmas in Wales by Dylan Thomas. And next month it's McLean Stevenson reads Robert Louis Stevenson, Treasure Island, I believe.
It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
fascinating.
There's also something there's
Christopher Guest, Michael McKean.
Irving read by someone called Dr. J.
Oh, that's Julius Irving.
Harry Shearer, that's the bass player.
This is my exact inner structure done in a t-shirt. Medically accurate. See?
So in other words, if we were
That's
to,
Christopher Guest.
you'd see exactly.
This is what you'd
It wouldn't
see.
be green, though.
It is green. See how your blood looks blue?
Huh?
It's just the vein. I mean, the color of the vein. I mean, the blood is actually red.
Oh, well, maybe it's not green then.
Oh my God, he's my favorite. Nigel is my favorite.
David St. Hubbins. I must admit, I've never heard anybody with that name.
What's an unusual name? Well, he was an unusual saint. He's not a very well-known saint.
Oh, there actually is. There was a St. Hubbins.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, what was?
Patron saint of quality footwear. We say, love your brother. We don't say it, really, but...
We don't literally say it.
No, we don't say it.
We don't really
at all.
literally mean it.
View of the idea of sex, and music.
Putting it on a farm.
Yeah.
If I were to ask you what your philosophy of life...
Oh, the keyboard players. Strange one.
Have a good time all the time. That's my philosophy, Marty.
Personally, I like to think about sex and drugs and rock and roll, that's my life.
If you were to have something written as your epitaph...
Here lies David St. Hubbins, and why not?
You feel that sums up your...
No, it's
your
the first thing I could think of.
Oh, I
Really,
see.
it doesn't sum up anything, really.
Yeah.
I'm a real fish nut. I really like fish.
What kind of fish?
Oh, they performed everything themselves. They did.
Tuna. Those little cans you've got.
I love tuna.
Yeah.
No bones.
It's crazy.
I'll probably get a bit stupid and start to make a fool of myself in public because there wouldn't be a stage to go on.
Probably work with children.
As long as there's, sex and drugs, I can do without the rock and roll.
Well, I suppose I could work in a shop of some kind or do freelance selling of some sort of product.
A salesman, you
A
think?
salesman, like maybe in a haberdasher or maybe like a chapeau shop or something. What size do you wear, sir? And then you answer me.
7 1/4.
I think we have that. Something like that.
You think you'd be happy doing something?
No, we're all out. Do you wear black? See, that sort of thing, I think I could probably master up.
Yeah. Do you think you'd be happy doing that?
Well, I don't know. What are the hours?
I can't. Oh my God. I have so many thoughts. First of all, I'm on a high that I finally watched This Is Spinal Tap. It was awesome. It was weird and silly. My face hurts a little bit, like from all the smiling, which is what happened in the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I watched that whole thing and I was like this, and I kind of held my face like that for that whole thing. It was so great. So what was interesting is it was shot in a way that was not like a mockumentary, a documentary, in the sense that there were so many cuts and different coverage that would never happen because they wouldn't have that many cameras and stuff in real life, but you still felt immersed in it like a documentary. I'm so glad that Rob Reiner was through the whole thing, and I loved all the kind of, they weren't being Led Zeppelin, but I love Led Zeppelin, so there were just little references and little things that were about them specifically, but also with them trying to be like them in a sense too. And their names. So, okay, this is what I wanted to say, and I had this thought, but I was like, I don't know if this is going to be right. I feel so bad that I couldn't think of who they were, but I know that I've seen their faces. So when I saw their names at the end, it's Christopher Guest and Harry Shearer and Michael McKean. I can't even remember. But I didn't know those names by name, but their faces, I know for a fact that I have seen them all in a bunch of TV shows, a bunch of movies for years. And then the one that came to me when I went, was about David. And remember in the beginning when they played that really old 60s kind of TV show, and I was like, there, he looks familiar. Is he the neighbor? And again, I don't know why this show had such an impact on my brain, but when I just did a reaction for American Graffiti, I was watching it and I saw the actress, and I said, oh my gosh, is that Laverne? Is that Shirley from Laverne and Shirley? And it was. And was David, this lead singer, was he the neighbor in Laverne and Shirley? I think him, and he had another little friend, and they were super weird, and they would come over all the time, and I think that he was the neighbor across the hall. The two guys that were always with Laverne and Shirley. I think that was him. But other than that, I know he's been like a doctor. I know he's been like a lawyer or teacher or principal, and I know he's not the Ferris Bueller principal, even though he has like a similar quality. But I've seen him, Harry, the bass player, I've seen him in a million things. But yeah, if I'm being honest, none of their names came to mind, which is shameful. But that was so great. It was so up my alley, so much fun. The fact that all those guys performed those songs for real, because it said that in the end, it said performed by. So it means they did it. I don't know if musically they played the stuff. It would be incredible if they did. But I know that they sang. And I thought that's what they meant, but maybe they meant played all of it. If it says performed by all of them, hi, you come to ruin the ending again? If it says performed by all of them, I guess they did play the instruments? I have to find out. If they all did, that's incredible. I'm exhausted. I definitely want to start doing a wrap-up video a little bit after the reaction when the film has digested a bit and I can gather my thoughts, because right now I'm wiped. I'm so excited that I just saw Spinal Tap. It's hilarious. It's so well done as a mockumentary. You just get sucked into that world and it feels like a real band. And they were so funny. And even though I do think that David was from Laverne and Shirley, my favorite, without a doubt, was Christopher Guest as Nigel. What a psycho. Anyway, I loved that. I'm so excited that I've just seen it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching This Is Spinal Tap with me. My name is Coby, and I will see you next time here on The Coby Show.